Hey all! Firstly, a big thank you for being part of the Market Feed family. Your trust means everything to us. Now, I have something really important to share with you. Something we had promised earlier, and I'm genuinely excited about it. I'm here to introduce to you a very special opportunity, something I've personally been using. And since you're already a part of Market Feed, this could be a real game changer for you too. Just imagine this. During the time you decided to join Market Feed, you had several choices on where to park that money. But you made a conscious decision to do automated trading through option selling strategies shared by SEBI registered research analysts with Market Feed, right? Now think about the other side. What if you hadn't opted for this? Then you would have invested that amount in a debt fund or maybe in equity mutual funds or even stocks and have some returns from there also. No doubt. But it would have been a completely different journey depending on how the market performed, right? So until now, you always felt like you only had one choice to pick this or that, one over the other. But what if I say you did not have to choose just one? For instance, what if you could do both? That is, participate in automated trading and also hold long-term investments in debt, equity and gold with the same capital. Yes, that is now possible with Market Feed. Introducing to you investment baskets. These are baskets of diversified ETFs made by SEBI registered research analysts. These are rule-based, developed using quantitative methods and will be rebalanced periodically to stay aligned with market conditions. So, now you have the option to invest your money into these investment baskets, and with that same capital, you can participate in automated trading. Yes, you do not have to choose one or the other. Your money can participate and enjoy all. Investments in debt, equity and gold and automated trading also. These investment baskets are already live on Market Feed app. You can start investing with no extra fees or subscription charges. The only charges that will incur are brokerage and other transaction charges at your broker IIFL Capital. Now, you might be wondering how this is possible. The simple answer is pledging. Let me explain. Here, you're using your investments with your broker as collateral to borrow margin with which derivatives, that is futures and options, can be traded. Means the investments you make in your IIFL Capital broker's account, whether in ETFs, stocks or mutual funds, are considered as assets. And these assets can be pledged with the same broker, and when done, the broker releases margin to you. With this margin, you can trade futures and options on the same broker. Now that is how you can simultaneously invest and trade with the same capital. Now let me give a clarity here that pledging is not a new feature in the market, but it has not been common among most people. Why? Because many were unfamiliar with it. Even if someone knew about pledging, they often avoided it because it was time consuming or required extra effort to find the right instruments to invest in. And moreover, as we just discussed, these pledged margin can only be utilized for derivatives trading. And as we know, most of the retail investors just do not have the right knowledge and skill to trade derivatives. Now, all these can be sold with investment baskets and automated trading available on Market Feed app. So now there is no headache on your part. All you need to do is make a choice that aligns with your personal financial goals and pick an investment basket and allocate it to automated trading. Now talking about you, since you're already into automated trading, this basket opens up a powerful opportunity for you. Here you can now even make better use of your existing capital by investing into these curated baskets and then continue your automated trading by simply pledging those investments. And if you're thinking about adding more capital to your trading journey, these baskets could be a great starting point if you prefer to. You can either do lump sum or invest gradually in these baskets based on your preferences. That said, let's go ahead and log into the Market Feed app. Head to the featured investment basket section where you'll find all three baskets listed. The first one is the conservative model. If you're someone looking for a low risk investment opportunity, then yes, the conservative basket could be the right choice for you. This basket is exclusively built with debt ETFs. As you know, debt ETFs are funds that invest in a portfolio of fixed income instruments such as government bonds, treasury bills and corporate bonds, and in this basket, your money will be allocated across two highly trusted debt ETFs. One LT Giltbees. It is a fund which invests into long-term government securities. 2. Liquid Case. It is again an ETF and it serves a similar purpose by offering better returns than a regular savings account without taking on much risk. The second investment basket that you can see right here is large cap growth model. If you're open to market linked volatility, then you could choose the large cap growth basket, which combines the best of equity and gold. This basket is carefully built with top performing large cap ETFs tracking India's biggest and most reliable companies. And there is also an allocation of gold to help balance the portfolio. So the components in this basket are: number 1, Nifty Bees. This tracks the Nifty 50 index, giving you direct exposure to India's top large cap companies. Second component is Junior Bees. This offers exposure to India's next top 50 companies beyond the Nifty 50. Third component is Low Volatility ETF. This is a strategy index that focuses on 30 low volatility stocks from the Nifty 100, aiming for stable returns with reduced market risk. And the fourth and the final component is Gold Bees. This is a gold ETF that reflects the performance of physical gold, offering a simple way to invest in gold digitally. Then the other basket, which is the last basket, as you can see here, is the large cap balance model. So if you're someone who wants exposure to equity market but also wants some protection, the large cap balance model could be a great fit for you. What makes this model special is that it combines debt, equity and gold into a single portfolio, giving you the benefits of all three asset classes. This model brings together the best of both conservative and large cap growth models, the two models that we already saw. The components inside this model are very similar to the ones that we already saw in those. Just like you saw now, all the relevant details about the baskets are available on the Market Feed app, like returns, current basket value and portfolio weightage. You can go and check it out on the app. I'd also like to add that there is no lock-in period for any of these investment baskets. You have the flexibility to exit whenever you like. But note that the SEBI registered research analyst who curated these baskets strongly recommends holding your investment for at least 3 years to truly experience its potential. Now, if you ever need to exit, you can liquidate your holdings on any day during market open hours. You will get the money in your trading account on the very next day. While you understand all these, understand that past performance does not guarantee future returns. Just like any other market-linked investments, the returns may go up or down depending on market conditions. Now that you understand all this, if you're planning to invest into any of these baskets and use the pledged margin for automated trading, here is something important to keep in mind. Point number 1. It is always a good idea to keep at least 10% of your capital in liquid cash. This helps ensure smoother trades and better risk management. Point number 2. Before you invest, it's important to understand that all securities available are classified as either cash components or non-cash components. Non-cash components tend to carry higher risk and react quickly to market ups and downs. For example, equity ETFs, and cash components are more stable and carry lower risk like liquid Bs or LT Gilt Bs. Now, here is the part you should really understand. As per SEBI guidelines, for trades that carry overnight positions, if more than 50% of the margin used comes from non-cash securities, your broker could charge an interest of around 18% on the portion exceeding that 50% threshold. Since automated trading on Market Feed will have overnight positions, to avoid these interest charges, it is a good idea to keep your non-cash collateral within the 50% limit. A simple step like this can help you reduce unnecessary costs and manage your trade more efficiently. For instance, if you have approximately 4,40,000 rupees and decide to go with the large cap balance model, things are very interesting. Because if you look into this specific investment basket, large cap balance model, it has debt, which is a cash component, and it also has equity and gold, which is non-cash component. And if you look into the structure of this basket, you can see the equity and gold, which is a non-cash component, is kept within 50% allocation of this basket. So if you are choosing this, as per SEBI guidelines, there will be no interest charge on a normal scenario. I hope it is clear to you. Then point number 3. Before investing, you need to understand what haircut is. A haircut is a percentage of the asset value that your broker retains with them when providing margin. For example, let's say you pledge securities worth 1 lakh rupees, but the broker may only allow you to use around 90,000 rupees from it as trading margin. That 10% deduction, that is the 10,000 rupees, is called the haircut. Note that different securities have different risk levels, so haircuts vary upon each securities. For better understanding, I can share the current approximate haircuts of the investment baskets that MarketFeed already has. The conservative model has a haircut of around 10%. The large cap balance model has a haircut of around 11%, and the large cap growth model has around 13%. When I share these haircut percentages with you, please keep in mind that they are decided by the broker and can change from time to time. I hope now you have good clarity about this. In that case, let's take an example to understand how it works. So if you have around 4,40,000 rupees of capital and you choose the large cap balance model with the mix of debt, equity and gold, as I mentioned already, to run automated trading smoothly, you'll need to set aside about 10% of your capital, which is 40,000 rupees as liquid cash. And the remaining capital of around 4 lakh rupees can be invested into the investment basket. After applying a haircut of around 11% on that 4 lakh rupees, your effective pledge margin would come to approximately 3,56,000 rupees. So when combined with the 40,000 in cash, which you kept separately, you'll now have closely 4 lakh rupees available as margin for automated trading. This way, you can use your capital efficiently. But please note that when I mention all these calculations, slight changes in the figures can be expected anytime in the future as haircut values are updated at regular intervals by the broker. So now that you understand all this, if you're planning to move the funds that are already allocated for automated trading, this is what you have to do. First, you have to wait for the current trading week to complete. Once that is done, your funds are free and you can use it to purchase the investment baskets. It is just a very simple process, but timing it right ensures everything goes smoothly without affecting your ongoing trades. Now that all this being said, through the MarketFeed platform, now you can 1. Invest into investment baskets, and these have debt, equity and gold. 2. Pledge this for an extra margin if you want to. Number 3, you can do automated trading using the same pledged margin. Now doing all these 3 is nothing but you giving your money the best it can get. Your money will be deployed in debt, equity, gold and automated options trading as well, all at the same time. You do not have to choose one or the other anymore. I hope this is all very, very clear to you. For any other doubts and queries, you may explore our FAQ session, the frequently asked questions session available on the MarketFeed app. All the relevant details are already available there. If you have any further doubts, reach out to your relationship manager directly through the app itself. As I said already, we are excited to bring this to you. Go ahead, explore the investment basket feature on MarketFeed app right now, and let's achieve more together with our capital.